Is the iPhone 17 Air really going to be this thin? If the latest dummy unit is anything to go by, Apple might be getting ready to release its slimmest iPhone ever, and people already have strong opinions about it. A new hands-on video from Sam Cole on the Apple Track YouTube channel just showed off dummy models of all the upcoming iPhone 17 variants, including the base iPhone 17, the 17 Pro and Pro Max, and the one that's really stealing the spotlight, the iPhone 17 Air. This dummy leak feels different. It doesn't look like a simple plastic mold. It looks almost real, with camera cutouts painted black and a finish that's a lot more polished than earlier prototypes. It gives us a very clear idea of what to expect and what's sparking debate. Let's start with the basic iPhone 17. According to the dummy, this model doesn't look that different from the current iPhone 16. It keeps the same size, the same flat look, and nothing major seemed to stand out. It might not be the exciting one in the lineup, but it's likely the safest option for anyone who likes the classic iPhone style. Now, the Pro and Pro Max models. They're where the design starts to shift. As seen in the dummy, they're rocking the long rumored camera bar across the back, instead of the regular camera island. If you're thinking Google Pixel vibes, you're not alone. The change is bold, but seeing it in the dummy makes it feel more Apple polished than earlier leaks had suggested. But the most eye-catching is the iPhone 17 Air. This one is really thin. In fact, if the dummy is accurate, it's almost half the thickness of the current iPhone Pro. We're talking somewhere around 5.6 millimeters in the thinnest part. That's slimmer than many expected, and it's starting to feel like a throwback to the super thin devices of the past. There's one concern though: how will the battery hold up? Early leaks said the Air might come with a very small battery because of how slim it is. That obviously raised a lot of eyebrows. But now, newer reports claim Apple may have found a solution to the battery problem. We don't know the details yet, but if Apple wants to keep this phone competitive, especially with all the AI features expected to run on device, they'll need to get the battery right. Another question is durability. In the video, the dummy actually looks slightly bent. It could just be the model itself, but it does raise the question: will a super thin iPhone be more fragile? Apple usually pays close attention to this stuff, so hopefully they're planning for that. But as history shows, slim phones sometimes come with trade-offs. This iPhone 17 Air is also expected to go head-to-head with Samsung's Galaxy S25 Edge, another ultra-thin flagship that's gaining attention for its sleek profile. Samsung has already teased it, and it might even launch around the same time, so it looks like both companies are betting big on design this year. We'll probably get a full look at the iPhone 17 lineup in September, but for now, these dummy leaks are making the new design feel a lot more real. And whether people love it or hate it, one thing's clear: Apple is changing things up this year. If you want to keep up with all the latest Apple news, leaks, and updates, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. There's more coming soon, and we'll break it all down for you right here. What's the point of having a smartphone if it forgets to tell you what's going on? That's exactly what some Pixel users are asking after they installed Google's April 2025 update. Instead of bringing improvements, the update seemed to have caused one of the most annoying issues possible: delayed or completely missing notifications. And this isn't just a minor problem. Imagine missing important calls, reminders, or app alerts because your phone decided not to tell you until way later, or sometimes not at all. Some users are even saying their task and message notifications aren't working at all. This problem didn't come out of nowhere either. Back in March, the Pixel feature drop update caused a strange issue where alarms were turning off by themselves. Sure, some people got a few extra hours of sleep, but they also ended up being late for school, work, or appointments. That's a trade-off most people would rather avoid. That same March update also messed with Pixel Watch notifications, which started coming in late for a lot of users. At the time, it seemed like a one-off bug. But now, with the Pixel phones facing a similar issue after the April update, it feels like that was just a warning sign of more trouble to come. Luckily, Google did fix the Pixel Watch bug with another update. So now, Pixel phone users are hoping the upcoming May update will finally solve their problem too. But while we wait, many users have taken their complaints to, you guessed it, Reddit. One user put it simply: since the April update, my task notifications are not working at all, and I have been getting major delayed notifications or none at all. Anyone else having this problem? As you'd expect, a lot of replies said the same thing: yes, same here. The issue seems to happen mostly when the phone is locked. One frustrated Pixel user explained it like this: as soon as I wake the phone, notifications start flooding in. This will probably be my first and last Pixel. I rely on notifications, and they are simply not reliable for me. That's a pretty harsh review and a serious warning sign for Google. To make matters worse, the battery optimization settings, which are often the first thing users try to change when something's wrong, don't seem to help either. Even WhatsApp calls made through VoIP are being missed because the phone isn't waking up in time to notify users. Right now, the only temporary fix seems to be unlocking the phone regularly and checking for new notifications yourself. That's far from ideal, especially when people buy smartphones expecting them to be smart enough to do that automatically. And it's not just about convenience. For many people, real-time notifications are essential. Whether it's work-related messages, security alerts, or health updates, getting that information right away is the whole point of carrying a phone. So what's next? Well, unless someone finds a clever workaround, we'll have to hope that Google pushes out a May software update that actually fixes the problem without creating new ones. A stable and reliable experience is what users expect from a brand like Google. And after back-to-back issues in March and April, they're running out of patience. Have you been facing this issue on your Pixel 2? Or do you know someone who has? Let us know your experience in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful or just want to stay updated on all the latest tech problems and fixes, hit that like button and subscribe for more. What's going on with Samsung's One UI 7 update? It was supposed to be one of the biggest software updates of the year, but months after it was first announced, users are still waiting, wondering when or if the update will ever actually show up on their devices. At first, Samsung said the update would start rolling out to newer Galaxy phones in April, then more devices would get it in May and June. That sounded great. But not long after that, things started falling apart. A major bug, which somehow slipped past beta testing, forced Samsung to hit pause on the update. The rollout was suddenly on hold, and users were left in the dark. Now, there's finally some movement. Samsung just restarted the rollout and even updated the list of phones that will get One UI 7 in April. And surprisingly, the update has already gone live for some users. Starting today, the One UI 7 update is officially rolling out, but only in South Korea for now. It's available for several devices, including the Galaxy S23 series, the Galaxy S24 FE, the Galaxy Tab S10 series, and the Galaxy Tab S9 series. The update size is around 5 gigabytes, and it also includes the April 2025 security patch. That's a big first step, and if things go smoothly in South Korea, it should roll out to other countries in the coming days. Now let's talk about the new schedule. Samsung says the following phones are expected to get One UI 7 in April 2025. Galaxy S24, S24 Plus, S24 Ultra, Galaxy S23, S23 Plus, S23 Ultra, Galaxy S22, S22 Plus, S22 Ultra, Galaxy S21, S21 Plus, S21 Ultra, Galaxy S24 FE, S23 FE, S21 FE, Galaxy Z Flip 6, Flip 5, Flip 4, Flip 3, Galaxy Z Fold 6, Fold 5, Fold 4, Fold 3. So if you own any of these phones, your update might arrive soon. Samsung seems to be making an effort to include both the newer and slightly older models. The next in line are the Galaxy S22 and S21 series, along with Samsung's older foldable models like the Galaxy Z Fold 4, Fold 3, Flip 4, and Flip 3. But let's be honest, after all the delays, it's hard to fully trust this timeline. Many users have already been let down before. Some are hopeful, while others are just tired of waiting. But why has this update caused so much trouble? The problem started when Samsung found a serious bug that wasn't caught during the beta tests. That forced the company to stop everything and fix it before releasing it to the public. While that's definitely better than sending out a broken update, it also shows how tough it can be to push out a big software change across so many different devices. Still, credit where credit is due. Samsung is trying to make things right. Rolling out One UI 7 to the Galaxy S23 and other newer models first is a smart move. These users usually expect to get the latest updates quickly, and Samsung knows that. So what can you expect from the update? One UI 7 includes performance improvements, better security, and some design changes. You'll also notice smoother animations and more options to customize your phone.